YouTube is on good.
Okay, cool.
36th District Court in the state of Michigan is now in session with the Honorable Judge Marlena Taylor presiding. During these proceedings, there's no eating, no drinking, no lying down, no driving, no wearing of any head garments except for religious purposes. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Elaine Marie Zorowski. This is ticket SP 15039071. This is one count of improper left turn. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Attorney Paul Spaniello, P72366, on behalf of Ms. Zurkowski. Your Honor, she's not present today. I respectfully move for the court to waive her appearance as this is a civil infraction.
All right, at this time, the court is going to allow you to do so. You have authority to act on behalf of your client today?
I do, Your Honor. And just one point, I don't know if I misunderstood you, but I thought the ticket was for just for purposes of accuracy, is an improper right turn?
Oh, yes, it is an improper right turn, not an improper left turn. I apologize.
6 of one, half dozen of the other.
I understand, but we want to have the right things on the record, so I'm okay with it.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, so it's my understanding you've reached a resolution as today is the date and time set for a formal hearing?
Yes, I had the pleasure of pre-trying the matter with Prosecutor Mason, and we do have a resolution to add a count. I think this court does blockading and dismiss the underlying civil infraction.
Okay, or impeding. I'll do the same. I know it's the same.
Okay.
So, all right. So at this time, do you stipulate to the four corners of the ticket in order to establish a factual basis?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the amended charge of impeding traffic in this particular matter of responsible. The fine for that is $175. Your client has until 11/20/2023 to make that payment on that ticket, okay?
175. Thank you so much, Judge. Thank you, Ms. Mason.
You're welcome.
All of you stay safe.
All right, you be safe. Thank you so much, okay?
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Willie Joe Williams, Jr. Please take your device off. Okay. Willie Joe Williams, Jr. Can you hear me, sir? Kayla's iPhone.
Yes, it exited me out of the breakout room and I was talking to the attorney.
Okay, what's your last name?
Williams.
Okay. Do you remember which breakout room you were in?
I was in 32, room 32 or 36, I believe one. I think it was 32.
Okay, just one moment.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 32 because someone else is in 36.
Okay.
And just went in, so oh my goodness. Let me join him and tell him to stay there. You're coming.
Okay.
Okay, Ms. Williams, he's going to stay there until you get there.
Okay.
You said 32, right?
Yeah, 32.
Okay. Willie Joe Williams. Willie Joe Williams.
Officer De La Garza, you can leave. The case has been resolved.
Okay, sorry about that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.
Willie Joe Williams. M. McCall.
Can you hear me? No, I'm on video. It's not working.
Oh, yes, I can hear you, Ms. McCall. Can you, will you please turn your video on?
Yes, for some reason, it's not allowing me to turn it on. I might have to just come down there.
So what's your name?
Micah McCall.
Oh, Micah McCall. Okay. Good morning, Ms. McCall.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm well. When you said come down there, I thought you were a defendant. So I'm just going to have to come
No,
down. Like, wait a minute.
I'm in
Wait.
the probation department.
Okay. Yeah, it's not allowing the video to come on. I don't know if that's okay with the judge or not, but
That's okay. I'll just come down.
It's okay, Ms. McCall, if you need to be online like that too, I'm okay with it.
Okay, no problem. Thank you. You know I like to be visible, but
I know, I know.
okay.
Ms. McCall, do you spell your first name Michah?
No, it's MAI. D as in boy, RYN.
You said Mybrin?
Correct.
Oh, I always thought you were saying Micah.
Migrant.
Mybrin McCall. Okay, all this time.
Yes.
Sorry.
No problem.
And you're here for which case, Ms. McCall?
I'm here for Trevor Washburn.
Okay.
And I also have let's see, the other gentleman's name is Stephen Wilson. I don't know if he's present or not, but Stephen Wilson as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
Willie Joe Williams. Willie Joe Williams.
Attorney Alcindor, you ready for yours?
There's a difference. Yeah.
I just had a quick question for the prosecutor,
Okay,
But
but
about
think
people that they have to protect and have to serve.
let me see. She may have logged off for a moment. Oh, no, she's in room number 26. You want me to put you in there with her?
yes, please.
Okay,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Jesus Christ.
I know Attorney Hill. My sentiments are the same. I say, my Lord.
Sorry, Judge. I just have a question.
Yes.
Devin Wilson has 3 matters that are set for formal hearing, but 2 matters set for final pretrial. So I'm kind of confused. Was the officer subpoenaed to be here today? And if he was, I'll make a motion. If he wasn't, then I'll set it for trial.
Devin Wilson. So they probably put it wrong going downstairs. So it was just supposed to be a hearing with mine and a pretrial. I don't think it was supposed to be a final pretrial. You sure he's not set for a jury trial soon? No, let me see. I have a jury trial next, the 13th. Let me see if it's him. Yes, I think his name is Terrence. I think he's a jury trial. So I think no officers will be here today. We should all be set for a pretrial. Final pretrial. Okay.
So,
Yeah, he's set for a jury trial next Monday.
okay, so I think I can prevent a jury trial
God bless.
if the prosecutor's willing to make us an awesome offer.
Yeah, it's supposed to be, he's supposed to have a jury trial on all of these.
1, 2.
Is that all he has on the docket? It's just, what do I
Yes.
see on the docket? Nothing else?
Yeah.
Okay, hold
Yep,
on for a
that's all
second.
he has.
Okay,
Mhm.
here we go.
And he's one that's in a separate area, just so you know. So I think because he has the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in that area. And I want to say it's one someplace else too, just so you know. He also has one on page. So he has all of them on page 1, and then one is separated on page 2 near the middle. No, near the bottom. His U ticket. Yes. You see it, Attorney Mason? Okay, so those are all his tickets though.
I don't see a U ticket.
So you ticket, so it's got separated on the docket. See, this is
Oh,
what
I see
happens
it. I
sometimes.
see it. I
You
see it. Okay, 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 yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Indecent. So I don't have a copy of the actual ticket itself. Is that a urinating in public or is that a something else?
It is a, it says subject was requesting fellatio from a working prostitute.
Oh, OTE. Okay. Oh,
$5, I think he requested.
is this okay, Judge? Is this saying that is this a decoy or an actual? They're saying that there's an actual.
It was put in as indecent and obscene conduct. It wasn't put in as
OT. Okay.
Yep.
Then I'd ask
Okay.
if I can go into a breakout room with the prosecutor, that would be amazing.
That's fine.
How about
I just need to make sure, is that ticket indecent and obscene or is the ticket OTE
It's written indecent and obscene conduct
on the ticket?
on the ticket. Yep, and it has indecent and obscene conduct.
I'm gonna go into room 2.
Okay, 2.
You can share the screen.
Okay. Yes, Mr. Hill.
Judge, if it's set for final pretrial, my understanding is this court requires the actual OIC or the officer to be here. If the officer isn't here, would the court entertain a motion for dismissal?
Oh, I didn't know that. That wasn't on the list of things they told me. Let me see. Let me pull out my list that they gave me. So on the fine, I did it the wrong day though. So it says jury trials may be scheduled on Mondays or Tuesdays. Final pre-trial should be scheduled via Zoom the day prior to the jury trial. That's why I'm in trouble. And then that's not one of our rules. I don't know if it's one of their rules.
Okay, well, for the record, Your Honor, let me talk to my supervisor and see what I can do.
Okay,
on that U
I was about
ticket.
to say,
Okay.
yeah, because I
And
didn't.
can you pull that ticket for me so I can get
I
some
do. I have it. So when you come
Okay.
down here, you can see the whole entire file.
Okay, I'll be right back, Attorney Hill.
Okay.
No problem.
Okay.
Prosecutor Mason, this is Attorney Alcindor. I sent you an email on Miss Warren.
I don't deal with emails. Can you send me a chat?
Sure.
Okay, I'm going down to the courtroom anyway. So.
Judge, the person on the screen, Willie Joe Williams, I've been sending him chats and flagging up signs to have him, instructions on how to correct his audio. But he's not responding, so you want to just have him sit there and hopefully he'll catch on?
Yeah, hopefully at some point in time, I'm gonna just have him because he is on our docket. So hopefully he figures it out when we start calling all these folks that he needs to figure something out.
Your Honor, if I may take the file.
I'm sorry, Attorney Boffman.
I'm okay. I'm ready when you are, Your Honor.
Okay, I got some people in the hallway too. I know you don't know about that.
Uh-oh.
I know. I'm sorry.
You have them
It's
call
one of
me.
those Mondays.
It's okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We're gonna give them their phone number, and then after you finish them, just put your screen back on so I'll know, Attorney Boffman. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. It's just one Attorney Boffman too, so you should be good.
Welcome back, Ms. Williams. Did you speak with the attorney yet? Ms. Williams? Irlana Williams. Ms. Williams?
Yeah.
Okay, welcome back. Which breakout room were you in?
I'm not sure. I just know I was there for a long time.
Yeah, I told you that when you signed in. I said you're going to be here for a long time, but please be patient.
I talked to her. Let me change her name to reflect that we have spoken. And then they're gonna place you back into the waiting room, ma'am. Please don't hang up. We just need your patience right now. A lot going on.
Started.
Do you remember? Oh, okay.
I'm ready. She can go back into the waiting room. Please, Miss Williams, don't hang up.
Oh, sorry about that.
That's all right.
It looks like both of you are ready. Is that correct?
I am.
Miss Ellis Dorr, what is your client's name? Always let me know your client's name. Attorney Allison Dorr, what's your client's name?
Anise Warren.
Pardon me?
Anise Warren.
Okay, thank you.
All right, I'm gonna bring in Trevor Washburn, and did Steve Wilson come in today or no? I don't remember seeing Steve Wilson. Is he here today?
I did not speak to Mr. Steve Wilson.
Okay, let's just do Trevor Washburn then. Hi, Mr. Washburn. How are you doing today, sir? You can unmute yourself. You look good. You're looking good.
Yep, feeling good.
Okay, good. Okay, we're gonna call your matter. I know your attorney isn't here, but we have someone else who's gonna stand in and handle it for today, okay? Oh, yes, you got another coin. Congratulations.
Yep, 18 months.
Ah, congratulations, Mr. Washburn. Okay, let me call your matter.
Oh, I didn't hear nothing.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It was me, Mr.
Oh,
Washburn. Okay, all
Mhm.
right. I even had 17 months sober when fantastic. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Trevor Washburn. This is ticket Z808600. This is one count of operating while visibly impaired. Today we are here for a review. Appearances for the record, starting with the probation officer McCall.
Good morning, Your Honor. Michael McCall on behalf of the probation department.
All right. Attorney Boffman.
May it please the court, Harry Boffman on behalf of the defendant, Mr. Washburn, please state your name for the record.
Trevor Wesley Washburn.
Right.
Is here for review. Judge, the defendant entered a plea and was placed on probation for the instant offense back in December. My understanding he's been on probation for some time. And we hope he's in good standing. I asked Miss McCall to make a record.
All right. Go ahead, Ms. McCall.
Okay, I'm sorry, Your Honor. Mr. Washburn was placed on probation on December 14th, 2022 for 1 year. He was ordered to pay $1,005 in assessed fines and costs, complete the Victims Impact Panel, attend the Alcohol Anonymous, attend and complete the Alcohol Highway Safety class, shall not use or possess any illegal substance, submit to drug urinalysis twice a month, and shall not consume any alcohol beverages. And Mr. Washburn last appeared.
Oh, you went on mute for some reason, Officer McCall. I don't know.
Here we
Okay,
go.
there you go.
I'll start from the beginning. Mr. Washburn last appeared on a review hearing, Your Honor, in person on September 5th, 2023. And at that time, he was instructed to continue with all terms and conditions of probation, no missed tests, provide verification of medical marijuana card, no illegal substance. And his final review date was scheduled for December the 14th, 2023. And he had a return date of October 4th, 2023. But however, Mr. Washburn missed October 4th, 2023. In regards to his conditions, Your Honor, he has completed the Alcohol Highway Safety class, as well as the Victims Impact Panel. He has provided verification of his 12-step meetings, and he has paid his fines and costs in full. Mr. Washburn continues to test positive for marijuana. He last tested on October the 20th, 2023, and he was positive for marijuana. He missed tests in August of 2023 and September 2023, but I did receive a letter from his from Mr. Warner at the 10 Mile House where Mr. Washburn resides, and he indicated that he does test there too.
Oh, no.
Okay. What's your recommendation today, Officer McCall? And you went on mute again. I don't know why I keep putting you on mute. It doesn't like you today.
No.
I got all of it though. So after the he tests at his house, what's your recommendation today?
The probation department is going to continue Mr. Washburn until the final review date of December the 14th, 2023. And he still needs to provide that verification of his medical marijuana card. And no missed screens.
Attorney, do you want to speak on his behalf or you want to let Mr. Washburn speak? Mr. Washburn, you missed a couple of tests. What's going on?
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Everything's been pretty tough. I still got the sling on. It's been tough trying to find rides. I was getting rides to work. It was good for that. But then trying to get rides home to try to get me swung by there. Sometimes they'd be closed by 7 o'clock. Sometimes we wouldn't even finish getting done with the truck by 7. And then breaking my arm, just, oh goodness, I had to stay and rest, and I'm a little more mobile now. I can Uber places and things like that a little easier. I'm out of pain, but I'm still in physical therapy to get the arm working again.
All right, so in October, can I ask Officer McCall, did he test in October though?
Yes, Your Honor. He did test in October, and he was positive for marijuana and negative for all other substances.
Okay. How was that marijuana card coming? Because we had discussions before, Mr. Washburn, about you getting that marijuana card and sharing it so that we could know.
I'm sorry. I'll have it updated on or I'll have an appointment by this week and have it and go and finish that up. I remember I tried doing it online through the Lara website to update it, and I don't know why it didn't work or whatever. But I do have, I think I left a copy of the old card with the number.
But you got to get that updated. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep you on probation until you're supposed to be finished in December. One of your conditions is that you have to get that updated. So Officer McCall, he needs to get that updated on whether you have to get the appointment. You probably can't just update it online. You have to probably physically see a doctor in order to get it renewed. So you need to do that
Okay.
as a part of your probation. You have to do that because I'm not violating it for you because you were forthcoming about it. And I understand why you use marijuana, but you have to have a card because that's technically a violation. But since you tested and you are negative for all of the substances, especially after you injured yourself, that's a big thing, Mr. Washburn. Because I know you really probably had to fight with that, okay? Because that's an excuse, I'll say, for you being able to take some stuff that you're trying to stay away from. So for you to test negative, that's why I asked about October, but you gotta, I know it's tough. And even if he can't make the appointments, is the facility he's staying in, have they ever been willing to send you the results, Officer McCall?
They haven't, but he did, Mr.
Okay.
He did send me, Mr. Warner did send me a small letters, and
Okay.
it states that he has been testing through there, but it shows that just only he tests positive for prescribed medication, but that was it.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna let him continue on at this point in time. Mr.
Okay.
Washburn, you're almost there. Okay. But one of the rules is that you got to get that card renewed and provided to Officer McCall. And you got what, 2 more testings? You got to come to these last 2 testings. Even if you need to tell Officer McCall, work something out so that you can be able to do these last 2 testings, because you've done everything else, right? You just got to stay the course now. Okay. And I know you will. So I just need you to stay the course, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
All
I just wanted to let you know, I just found out, I just tallied everything up, and I have been through 618 AA meetings.
I love it. I love it. Keep going. 618 AA meetings. That's fantastic. The smile on your face lets me know that you are benefiting and that is something you're so proud of. And you should be. You should be extremely proud.
I'm doing way better.
Yes.
Way better. Okay. And I already told you when you came on, you look so good. You do. You look so good. So keep it going. I'll see you in December. When's his review supposed to be, Officer McCall?
December the 14th.
All right. I'll see you December 14th. And I'm anticipating that she's going to make the request for me to close out your probation that day.
Good.
Okay. But it's up to you, though. So you got to do those tasks so that I can close out probation. And I'm so excited. I can't wait to see your coin. And I can't wait to hear how many days you've been going to AA meetings and continue to keep up the good work. Okay, Mr. Washburn?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. There's nothing further. You are all set, okay?
Thank you. Have a good day.
All right. You too.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Officer
Have a wonderful day. Thank you so
you
much.
Too. I appreciate it.
Oh, yes.
All right.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Attorney Daoud, Attorney Mason is back, and so is the officer. They've been here. So, hello, how are you doing? So, I'm going to put you into room number 2 with her. She'll join you in room number 2, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Officer Mason, he's going to be on Noor Wahdali, and the trooper is present in breakout room number 1. Okay. All right. All right. Who do I have in the courtroom? Okay. Keith Winham?
Yeah.
All right, sir. You can come up here. Thank you. Do I have his file?
Well, yeah, see.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Keith Windham. This is ticket number SP 1282337, count 2, discharge of firearm. We are here today for a review. He was placed on 12 months delayed sentence. He was ordered to pay $200 and count one was dismissed. Can I have appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant, Mr. Wyndham, can you please loud and clear announce your name?
Keith Winham.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, counsel.
We owe some money, Your Honor. We just need a little time to pay.
All right, Mr. Wyndham, how much more time do you need?
I want to pay 100 today.
Okay.
50 next month.
Okay. So if I gave you until the new year, until January, let's see, January 8th, is that gonna be enough time, or you need a little bit more time than that?
That'll be enough time.
Okay, if not, let me know. I can give you just a little extra time, because
I'm gonna pay 100 today.
okay. So how about, and then if you do 50 next month, then in January, is that gonna be too soon? You need me to put it at the end?
Didn't I already pay 50?
Oh, did you pay some money already?
I thought I did when I left out.
Okay, well, if you did, then that'll bring us. So how about January 8th?
Okay.
Okay, that'll be your review. As long as you have it paid by then, I'll dismiss it, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you, Mr. Winham. I appreciate it.
Take my ticket to
Downstairs to the first floor, okay? Thank you.
All right, thanks.
You have a good day, okay, sir?
All right.
All right, I'll see you then. All right, that concludes this hearing. Thank you. All right. Oh, thank you very much. I'll sign it. All right. Here we go. Ms. Dowd, did you talk to them about it?
Yes, we have a resolution, Your Honor.
Okay. We have that officer. Then are you ready, Ms. Elcindor? All right. Now calling the matter of People versus Nora Wadula. This is ticket SX 4277639. One count failed to stop within a sure clear distance accident. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, good morning. Attorney AJ Dowd on behalf of Ms. Wadula, P67716.
All right. And I have the trooper here. Trooper, can you state your name for the record, please?
Trooper Mark Feeney, badge 1284.
Thank you, sir. Counsel, did we reach some type of resolution in this matter?
Yes, the prosecutor offered impeding traffic, and I have the authority to accept that on my client's behalf.
All right. So at this time, do you stipulate to the four corners of the ticket in order to establish a factual basis?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the amended charge of impeding traffic. Thank you so much, officer. I appreciate your patience. This is going to be due on November 20th, 2023, $175.
Thanks, Your Honor. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you very much. Thank you, troopers. Stay safe,
this was
please,
impeding?
okay?
This got put to impeding, correct?
Impeding, yep.
All right. I wish I'd have been asked about it, but okay. Thank you.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Oh, I didn't know. All right.
For the record, Your Honor, on, the police, just for, the prosecutors do have the final say. We just ask their suggestions.
Oh,
so
I know.
sometimes they think that they're supposed to have the final say, and they don't.
You all right with me? You know what your job is, so. Listen, I'll be looking at them like, oh, okay. You see, I said, oh, okay.
Right. Thank you. There'll be plenty more other people he can pull over.
Listen, I was about to say, I had to deal with our victims and our people who, and sometimes they didn't agree with us, and sometimes just I know what needed to take place. So I understand.
Thank you.
Sometimes we had to duke it out. I done duked it out. All right. I'm trying to get your client out, Miss Elcindor. All right. And then before I make this whole thing a lot of folks.
Judge, can anybody tell me whether Michael Washington Hill has been talked to and is ready? Should I put him in the waiting room or
I
what?
think he's just now checking in. So Mr. Washington Hill he gonna have to call the courtroom and get a new date.
No, I spoke to him. I'm sorry to
Spoke to him.
interrupt.
Okay, thank you for interrupting. I was gonna say, hold up, friend.
Let me find
Hours
out.
late.
Yeah, he was here and let me just figure out what we're doing.
Okay.
It's Washington Dash Hill, right?
Yep.
Let's find him
All
on my
right.
docket.
Joe Williams Jr., we cannot hear you. I've sent you messages. If you can hear us, say something now or forever hold your peace.
Say, I'm here. I've been waiting. I'm here.
Not you, Michael Washington Hill. I said Joe Williams. Joe Williams, going once. Turn up the volume. Joe Williams going twice. All right, removed. They're going to just have to call the court later. Okay. I tried to get your client out, Miss Alcindor. She's not paying attention. So I'm going to move on with the rest of my docket and try and get, unless she came in here and I don't see her. Let me see. I'll try one more time. Not. I have to make it happen for 9/9/2000. All right. It's about to get crowded, but I want people to know that I'm working. So everybody brace yourself. All right. Please place yourself on mute until I call your matter. Thank you so much for your patience this morning. I had quite the morning check-in, so please place yourself on mute until I call your matter. Please place yourself on mute. Because what happens is if I see you start blinking while I'm talking because you're having side conversations, I'm going to put you at the end. And y'all don't want that today, okay? So leave yourself on mute, okay? All right. Marquise Watson.
Yes.
Marquise Watson.
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Marquise DeLon Watkins. This is ticket number SP 100505. Count 1, drove while license not valid or improper. See Natasha Williams, you're gonna be last. You talking. Count 2,
Yes.
no insurance, miss. Nope, you're talking. Keep yourself on mute. You didn't hear what I said. I said, please keep your, okay, I'm gonna put her in the waiting room. She's not listening. It's all right. Ticket number SP 921190. Count 1, use of handheld mobile device while operating a vehicle. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, fail to display. And ticket number SP 835776. Count 1, failed to display. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances. Everyone, for the last time, please place yourself on mute until I call your matter. When I call your matter, I'll have you unmute yourself. Please leave yourself on mute until I call your matter. All right. May I have appearances for the record on Marquise Watkins, please, starting with counsel?
Brian Hill, on behalf of Mr. Watkins. Mr. Watkins, state your name, please.
Marquise Watkins. You're on.
Judge, it's my understanding, reading the notation, that I think we want an adjournment for compliance. Set it for a pre-trial.
Yeah.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. I'm going to set these matters for a pretrial on the date of January 5th, sir. January 5th at 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal. Please come back. You have a tendency not to show up for court. Please come back on these matters.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set. I'll see you on January the 5th at 8:30 a.m. via Zoom. Samisa Wimberly. Misa Wimberly.
This guy's name.
Yes.
Was it Tamika? I apologize.
Yes.
Is it Tamika? Okay.
It's
Now
Tamika.
calling the, okay, sorry about that. Now calling the matter of the people versus Tamika Renee Wimberly. This is ticket SP 1439791. Count 1, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Ryan Hill, on behalf of the defendant, ma'am, state your name for the record, please.
Tamika Wembley.
There's my client's
Miss Wimberly, I
conditions.
can't see you. Why is it so dark on your thing?
I'm not sure. Try to figure it out.
Okay, continue. Go ahead, Attorney Hill.
Demanding a bench trial, judge, not a jury trial. Is that right, Miss Wembley?
Yes, because as I stated that I sold the vehicle.
Okay, no,
Oh.
Miss Wimberly. I got too many people for you to have
Okay,
explanations
okay,
about
so-
what you did. Okay, all right.
Okay, so however, yes.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
All right. Also, you can hurt yourself, and then if you have a conversation with me, you're gonna have to have a jury trial, and that's gonna take
Okay.
longer. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So it's my understanding that you want to have a waiver trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct?
Correct.
And you talked to an attorney about that in private, correct?
Correct.
All right. I'm gonna set this for the date of January 26th. January 26th at 9 a.m. It will be via Zoom. Ma'am, you need to figure out how to get your camera working though for that day because I don't allow you to do trials unless I can see you, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay,
there's
are you
nothing
seeing
further.
me now though? I'm just making sure. Are you seeing me now?
I do. I see you now.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Thank you, Miss Wimberly. I see you.
Yeah.
God bless. All right. Have a good day.
You as well. Thank you.
I will. Bye-bye. Did y'all talk to Miss Yarborough? Anyone talk to Miss Yarborough?
Can I see where's she at, Judge?
Larissa, she's in the waiting room. Let me bring her in.
I did.
Okay. All right. Miss Yarborough?
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus, is it Loris?
Laura C.
Laura C. Yarborough. This is ticket 2546951. One count, open intoxicants in a motor vehicle passenger. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Ryan Hill, on behalf of Miss Yarborough. Miss Yarborough, state your name again.
Laura C. Yarborough.
Laura C. Okay. Counsel?
Judge, we're setting it for a bench trial. Miss Yarborough, you want a bench trial, not a jury, correct?
Right.
All right. If that's the case, ma'am, please raise your right hand. Your other right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Hill about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And it's my understanding you want a waiver trial or bench trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna set it for the date of January 26th at 9 a.m. January 26th at 9 a.m. Bond will be set at $0 personal. It is via Zoom, so the same way you zoomed in today, zoom in on that day, okay?
Okay.
All right, have a good day, ma'am.
You too. Thank you.
I will, thank you. Michael Washington Hill?
Yes.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Michael Nathaniel Washington Hill. This is ticket SP 1490011, no insurance misdemeanor, as well as ticket SP 1490012, expired plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. Would you state your name, please, sir?
Michael Washington Hill.
So, Your Honor, the defendant presents today with current and valid documents. His registration actually expires today, but it is valid today, and it's
It don't expire today.
okay. Is that 12/9/23? Forgive me.
For the insurance?
Yeah.
For the insurance, it expires February 19th, 2024.
Okay, forgive me. And he also has current and valid registration. Would you dismiss these cases for compliance that stipulate the probable cause?
All right, being an officer of the court, having seen valid documentation, the court's going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss these matters without prejudice. Sir, make sure you always keep everything valid, up to date in your vehicle at all times, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, there's nothing further. You're all set.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Lamar Eugene Williams. Unmute yourself, sir. Uh-oh. All right. All right, now calling the matters of the people versus Lamar Eugene Williams. This is ticket U601-04421. This is operating in a place of illegal occupation. I also have ticket number SP1403048. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, possession of drug paraphernalia prohibited. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Ryan Hill on behalf of the defendant.
All right, and sir, can you state your name for the record, please?
Eugene Williams.
All
Oh,
right.
I'm sorry. This is Harry Bachman on behalf of Mr. Williams. Thank you for stating your name, sir. The defendant is going to plead guilty. I did not get a chance to speak to Ms. Mason about this case, but my assumption is that she would allow him to plead guilty to one count, and that would be held under advisement, or there would be a delayed sentence for a period of time. Would you please recall the case, Sharon? I want to make sure I don't offend Ms. Mason with a proper recitation of it.
All right, Mr. Williams, put yourself on mute for a minute, okay? All right, Calvin White.
Yes.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Calvin White. This is ticket SP1409491, count illegal dumping. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel.
May I please support Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. Mr. White, state your name.
Calvin A. White.
So the defendant is going to hear and now waive his right to any further hearings or trials, Judge. He's pleading guilty. The recommendation is for a 12-month delayed sentence. He knows what that means. He's ready to give a factual basis today.
All right, as a part of that, he needs to come in and take care of these 9 warrants that he has.
Your Honor, for the record, Dia Chiku Mason, City Prosecutor. In addition to the delayed 12 months, I would also recommend that he do a EVA has a choices class. EVA has a choices class in which they go through making good choices, especially regarding the environment and the concern of the city of Detroit. Dumping is a problem in our city, and we want to make sure our citizens make good choices regarding those matters. So I'd recommend the EVA choices class in addition to that.
What if we did this? What if we had a play to limited access?
All right, sir, you want to take advantage of this offer today?
Yes.
Mr. White? Okay, if so, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or
Yes,
affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to the attorney about your case and about your rights?
I'll talk to an attorney about pleading guilty and making agreements to pay a fine.
Okay. Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No. No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
I do.
All right, sir, I want to take your attention back to the date of December 19th of 2022. At that time, were you in the area of Marjorie and St. Cyril streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while you were in that area, did you illegally dump some items in that location, sir?
Yes, I did.
Satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, and the court is satisfied as well. It will enter a plea to illegal dumping for this matter. Sir, as a part of this, you're going to have to pay a fine as well as attend the EVA choices class. I'm going to give you a phone number where they can tell you how to attend that class. My fine is $300, but you're going to have 12 months to pay that. As a part of this too, you need to come down here and set a date for all of your warrants so that you can handle those, okay? Those are driving offenses, but you need to take care of them, okay?
I'm sorry. You have the wrong Calvin White. I don't have any driving offenses.
So is your middle name Arnold?
Yes, it is. My son is too.
Oh, okay. That might be your son then. You might be correct. He has the same name, same everything?
Yes.
Okay. Let's look up your actual stuff. So if that's the case, then you just need to take care of this ticket and I'll give you 12 months. That's a year from now. That's going to be November 6th of 2024. Are you ready to take down the number, sir, that you need to call?
Yes, I am.
313-965-3414 and tell them that you need to take that class, okay?
Okay.
All right. Uh-oh. What's your date of birth, sir?
5/9/1960.
Everything is under his son in 1995.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Tell your son he has some outstanding warrants he needs to take care of with my court, please.
I sure will.
Okay. All right. So if there's nothing further, I'll see you back a year from now with all these completed for 845 review hearing. Okay.
Yeah, how much is the fine?
$300. You have the whole year to pay it. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
I will. Thank you. Anise Warren. Is she here? Ms. Warren. It looks like she should be in here though. No. Like she cleared out the room. Anise Warren. Yeah, we do. We have to pay this. Yeah, we do. It's okay. I know. I found it.
Good morning, Your Honor. I
Good
apologize.
morning. All right. Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Anise Warren. This is ticket V100789. Count 1, failed to display current certificate of occupancy and compliance. Also V ticket 100788. This is possession of drug paraphernalia. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ayana Elsendor, P79118, appearing on behalf of Ms. Warren. Ms. Warren, can you state your full name for the court?
Anise Warren. All right. I do have the officer present in court as well, sir. Can you state your name?
Chris Gibson.
Okay. How are we proceeding on this matter?
All right, Judge, excuse me, I couldn't hear the officer, what he said.
Okay, you gotta go closer to over here. You see on the wall? Nope.
Officer Chris Gibson, badge 4649.
Okay.
Correct Police Department.
Thank you very much. All right, how are we proceeding today?
There is an offer where Ms. Warren will plead guilty to not having the occupancy certificate and the drug violation being dismissed.
All right, ma'am.
Your Honor, excuse me, Your Honor. On this case, I need to talk to the officer again. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. You can come down here and talk to them. We'll pass over for a minute, Ms. Alcindor. Okay. All right, no problem. Marlena Williams. Marlena.
I'm here.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Marlena Williams. This is you, ticket 582-49520. One count possession of drugs. You ticket 576-45520, accosting and soliciting another for the act of prostitution. You ticket 564-46220, entering without owner's permission. Ticket number SP 1213272. Count 1, failed to display. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Judge, I'm sorry, who is this?
This is Marlena Williams.
Ryan Hill on behalf of the defendant?
All right. Ms. Williams, can you state your name for the record, please?
Marlena Williams.
All right. How are we proceeding on this?
I apologize. Where is Miss Williams so I can see if it's my case?
She has a blue sweater on. She has glasses on. She has bangs.
Got it. Yes. G2 EWAP.
I talked to the other lawyer.
I know, but I'm gonna try to, my client's gonna be pleading guilty to the entering without owner's permission. I think it's a 90-day delay, Judge.
Okay, if that's the case, ma'am, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
I talked to the other attorney that was present.
Yep, Attorney Baughman, it's okay. You talked to him about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today? Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yeah.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of January 17th of 2020. At that time, were you in the area of 19230 Maple View Street in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you enter that location without the owner's permission that day?
Yes.
Satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied.
All right. Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
So stipulated.
All right. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to one count, entering without owner's permission. The remaining tickets called today will be dismissed. Ma'am, this is on what's called a 90-day delayed sentence, meaning if you do complete the terms and conditions of what I ask you to do and pay my fine, I'll dismiss this matter. Are you getting help, ma'am?
Yes, I have currently 4.5 months clean.
Amen. All right, fantastic. All right, so I am going to give you a fine. I'm going to give you a $250 fine that needs to be paid in these 90 days. You don't have to pay it all at once. You can kind of spread it out, but I need you to pay that fine for me, okay?
Okay.
All right, and we'll have you come back for a review on February 6th of 2024 at 8:45 a.m., okay?
All right.
All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set. Congratulations on that sobriety. Keep it going, okay? You're welcome. All right, have a good day. Chester Wright. I know Mr. Wright. That's how I feel too. It's so many of y'all. We had 45 people check in today. That's how I feel, Robert White. I feel like that every time my name don't get called either. All right, Chester Wright. All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Chester A. Wright. This is ticket SP 1477992. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, expired plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Ryan Hill on behalf of Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright, state your name, please.
Wright, last name, first name Chester, middle name A.
Judge, I confirmed both insurance and registration. Asked the court to dismiss with stipulated probable cause.
Being that you're officer of court, having seen valid documentation, the court's going to grant your request. I'm going to dismiss these matters without prejudice. Sir, make sure you always have everything valid, up to date, and in your vehicle at all times, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you're all set. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Herman Winters?
Yes, Herman Winters.
All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Herman Perry Winters. This is ticket 314259. Count 1, drove while license not valid. Count 2, unregistered vehicle. Also tickets SP 1467185. Count 1, drove while license not valid. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Ryan Hill on behalf of the defendant, please state your name.
Herman Winters.
Your Honor, we're going to be asking these matters to be set for trial. Mr. Winters, you don't want a jury trial, you want a bench trial, correct, with the judge?
Yes.
All right, that's the case, sir. Please raise your right hand for me. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights? Mr. Winters,
Yes.
did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
And it's my understanding you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct, sir?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to set it for the date of January 26th. January 26th at 9 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Yes.
All right. You're all set, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Cortez, you're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Cortez Washington. All right. Go ahead, turn on your camera for me. Now calling the matter. Can you take that off? Or are you at work and it's on your head for that reason? What's up?
It's cold. It's cold. I work at work.
No, that ain't no, take it off.
All right, I'll take it off.
Now you missed it. I thought it was for safety. Just push it back a little bit. All right, there you go. Now calling the matter of the people versus Cortez Leon Washington. This is ticket SP 1500720. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Also calling in default since he's asking for a pretrial ticket SP 1502413. Count 1, expired plates. Count 2, prohibited left turn. Count 3, defective windshield. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Brian Hill on behalf of Mr. Washington. Mr. Washington, state your name, please.
Cortez Washington.
Judge, my client's just requesting a pretrial date for compliance.
All right. So at this time, the court's going to grant that request. I'm going to set this for a pretrial on the date of January 5th. January 5th at 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal. Counsel, do you have a request for those tickets in default?
Set aside the default, Judge, please.
All right, at this time, the court's going to set aside the default and set them for that same date and time. Mr. Washington, come back on that date in compliance so that you can get an offer for this prohibited left turn, okay?
All right.
All right, have a good day.
All right, thanks.
No problem. Did someone talk to Gina Wheeler?
Not I. Oh,
What
wait,
about
wait.
you? Did you?
Where
Miss Wheeler? I don't know. Let me see if I find her. All right, there she is. Do you see her?
Yes,
Talk, Miss
I did.
Wheeler.
I did.
Okay. I'm not going to call the actual cases because she has quite a bit. I'm just going to call the case numbers pending. Okay. All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Gina Cheyenne Wheeler. This is ticket SP 1073762, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ticket number SP 1252404, count 1. Ticket SP 147217, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ticket SP 1460954, count 1. Ticket SP 483483, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ticket SP 860655, counts 1 and 2. Ticket number SP 9085558, counts 1 and 2. Ticket number SP 940821, count 1. Ticket number SX 397563, count 1. Ticket 341150, count 1. Ticket 349545, counts 1 and 2. Ticket number 482171, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ticket 7085593, count 1. Ticket SP 1371662, count 1. Ticket SP 1356307, counts 1 and 2. Ticket SP 1356304, counts 1, 2, and 3. And ticket number SP 1073763, counts 2 and 3. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
May it please the court, Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant, Miss Wheeler, state your name, please. You're on
Yeah,
mute.
unmute yourself. Ooh, I muted her by accident. Unmute yourself. I'm sorry, Miss Wheeler.
Janae Wheeler.
Judge, the defendant is here for a show cause. She inadvertently missed some court dates in the past, and she's got a renewed sense of importance of the instant matters. We ask that not guilty pleas be entered. She waives any more formal reading of the information or complaint. And each of those matters, she and I have had an opportunity to go over the subject matter of each of those cases in the breakout room together. She also agreed to, in order to get some focus before she returns to her next court date, go to the Secretary of State, find out how and what her best path to a valid driver's license is, and return. Please set the matters for a pretrial.
All right, ma'am, I'm going to set these matters for a pretrial on the date of January 5th. January 5th. I'll set them at 8:30 a.m. before me, okay?
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, you're all set.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Oh no. Ransom. Got something. I didn't mean to. All right. Joshua Wright.
Yes.
Here's the exam. All right.
Yeah.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Joshua Earl Wright. This is ticket SP 1490304. One count urination, defecation in public. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Harry Boffin, on behalf of the defendant, Mr. Wright, state your name, please.
Joshua Wright.
Thank you. Your Honor, our pleasure at this point would be to set the matter for a bench trial by Zoom, please.
All right. Mr. Oliver Williams, my deputy was about to tell you to sit up. Sit up, you're in court, I can see you. Thank you. All right. Mr. Wright, can you please raise your right hand for me? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Your Honor, this is a trial. Or you're gonna do the waiver? I'm sorry.
What's a jury trial?
No, it's a bench trial. Forgive me.
Oh, okay. That's okay. All right, you can put your hand down, sir. I'm all like, oh no. All right. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Boffman about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And it's my understanding you want to have a waiver trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct, sir?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to set it for the date of January 26th. January 26th at 9 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
All right.
All right. You're all set. Thank you. Destiny Walton.
I'm here.
All right. I'm going to need another trial date. Now calling the matter of people versus Destiny Walton. This is ticket SP 1288212. One count drove while license suspended. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Ryan Hill, on behalf of Ms. Walton. Ms. Walton, state your name for the record, please.
Destiny Walton.
Judge, my client's requesting a bench trial, not a jury trial, right, Ms. Walton? Just a bench trial, correct?
Correct.
Heard on that day. All right. If that's the case, ma'am, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right. You can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yeah.
And it's my understanding that you want to have a waiver trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right. So I'll set it on the date of January 26th, at 9 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal. Okay.
Okay.
All right. There's nothing further. You're all set. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Chris Oliver Williams.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Chris Oliver Williams. This is ticket 351325. I'm just going to read his ticket numbers as well. Drove count 1, ticket number SP 1414042, counts 1 and 2. Ticket SP 1247562, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ticket SP 1247918, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ticket SP 1263043, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ticket SP 1265167, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ticket SP 1302382, count 1, 2, and 3. Ticket SP 1333229, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ticket SP 1413518, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ticket SP 1413943, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ticket SP 1413521, count 1. Ticket SP 1247912, counts 1 and 2. Ticket SP 1247888, count 887, counts 1 and 2. Ticket SP 1266565, count 1. Are these tickets already cleared too? No, dang it. U ticket 5058429, count 1. U ticket 9050812, count 1. U ticket 79995211. Ticket SE 077387, count 1. Ticket 0943074, counts 1, 2. Ticket 116170001, count 1 and 2. And ticket number SP 461639, count 1. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant, Mr. Williams. Would you state your name, please?
Chris Williams.
So we will thank the court for its lengthy reading of the case numbers and ensure you, Your Honor, that the defendant is waiving any more formal reading of the information, complaint, or warrant at this time. He and I have been together in the breakout room and spoke of each of the enumerated matters, so he knows why he's here. He's asking that the court enter a not guilty plea on his behalf at this time and set the matters for a pretrial. We spoke a long time about what he needs to do, and he's got some focus, and he is going to come back, Your Honor, in a better position to make a reasonable settlement of the instant cases. Thank you.
All right. So I'll set all these matters for the date of January the 8th, of 2024. Please come back.
Yes,
Please come back and handle your matters so that we have to stop putting warrants in the system for you, please. All right. I'll set this bond at $0 personal in these matters. I'll see you back January the 8th at 8:30 a.m. Have a good rest of your day.
You too.
All right. Thank you. Robert White Jr.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Good morning. Now calling the matter of the people versus Robert Lewis White Jr. This is ticket SP 1458422. 1 count expired plates. Ticket SP 1458436. Count 1 drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Count 2 no insurance misdemeanor, and ticket SP 1458450 failed to yield to moving emergency vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Please support Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant. Would you state your name, sir?
Robert Lewis White Jr.
So the defendant did show me a valid registration and insurance, Your Honor. I'm asking that those cases be dismissed for having valid documentation, and he's going to enter into a plea of responsible to 1 count of impeding here. For that purpose, I would stipulate to the information contained within the four corners of the complaint for the purpose of the plea and stipulate the probable cause for any matters being dismissed here. Thank you.
Right. So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to 1 count impeding traffic. The remaining counts called on this record will be dismissed without prejudice. Sir, the fine for that is $175. Typically, you have 14 days to pay civil infractions. Is that gonna be enough time for you?
Can I ask for more time because my first day back to work is Wednesday, and I haven't been working in about 2 weeks because I do landscaping.
Okay, so I'll give you until. If I give you December 6th, is that enough time or you need more time?
That's perfect. That'll be perfect.
Do December the 6th. This fine will be due, okay?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set.
How do I
Okay?
go by paying it? How do I go by paying it? Do I just call 36 district?
So you can either
Or go
physically come
online?
down to 36. You can either physically come down to 36 District Court, or you can go online to 36districtcourt.org and pay for it that way, okay?
Okay.
All right, so either way, you can either physically come down or you can pay for it online, okay?
Okay.
All right. Have a good day, sir.
You too.
May I leave the court, Your Honor?
Oh, yeah, you may leave court, Mr. Williams. You're all set. Thank you.
I can leave too, right?
You can. If I've called your matter and we've handled it already, you can leave, please. So I can see how many people I have left. I thought I had.
Good morning, Your Honor. Corporal Hayward. Have a good day.
Thank you,
You too.
Corporal
Thank
Hayward.
you, Corporal Hayward.
I meant to mention that we acknowledge his presence for the purpose of giving testimony at trial.
It's all right. I saw him pop on. I was like, well, I thought I had this lady file. Lord have mercy, I'm losing it. Okay. All right. We still ain't get Willie Joe Jr. to connect. Antoine White, Mr. White.
Yes.
Antoine. Okay. Oh, I need an SOS. Did you print this out? Mr. White. A second, Mr. White. Give me a second. I'm gonna call somebody else while I have something run. Kim Wright.
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Kim Wright Jr. This is ticket SP 1466604. 1 count. Drove while license suspended. Count 2. Defective windshield. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Blockman for the defendant. Sir, state your name.
Kim Wright Jr.
So, Your Honor, the defendant would actually be eligible to get a valid license sometime this month. So we're asking just for a brief adjournment so that he can come back with some valid documents.
I don't know if I had no brief days.
Yeah, well, we understand that. We understand that, but the defendant, to his credit, is going to be able to get a reinstatement and come back with some valid documents. And actually, more time doesn't hurt him, it helps.
Okay. Sir, how long do you think it's gonna take for you to get your license back?
When I went to Secretary of State, they told me the 17th. So anytime after the 17th.
Okay. Let's see if we can get you back before. What about December 6th? Does that work for you?
Yes.
Okay, I'll see you back December the 6th, because it should be quick, because you should just be coming in here with your license.
All righty.
All right, I'll see you then, okay, sir?
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Your
You're
Honor.
welcome. You're welcome. Okay. Michael Williams. I'm gonna ask him. Michael Williams. He ain't coming to the camera. It's That's all right. All right. Recall in the matter of the people versus Antoine Devin White. Sir? Okay.
Yeah.
Now calling his matter, ticket number SP 1391853. One count drove while license suspended. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant. Sir, state your name.
Antoine White.
All right. His license is still suspended.
So, in that case, can we ask for, is this set for a pretrial today, Your Honor? If so, can we just, it is set for a trial or formal hearing, okay. Can you recall for a recommendation?
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem. Aaron Willinger?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Aaron Simpson Willinger. This is U ticket 677-95223. This is one count of offer to engage the services of another for the act of prostitution. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
May it please the court, Your Honor, Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant, Mr. Willinger, please state your name for the record.
Aaron Sampson Willinger.
Your Honor, the defendant is adamantly not guilty. There is a genuine and material issue of fact such that we're asking for a trial date. The defendant is willing to waive his right to a jury trial here and now and ask that the matter be set for a bench trial by Zoom, please, and thank you.
All right, if that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Baughman about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And it's my understanding that you would like to have a waiver trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to set this for the date of January 29th at 9 a.m. It is via Zoom, the same way you Zoomed in today. I'll see you. Bond will be set at $0, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll see you then, sir, okay?
All right. You have a nice Christmas.
You too. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
All right. Brianna Woodson. You can log off, Mr. Willinger. I'll see you then, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Brianna Shanice Woodson. This is ticket SP 1499369. This is count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, disregard traffic control device. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Ryan Hill on behalf of Ms. Woodson. Ms. Woodson, state your name and turn your camera on, okay?
I don't have Zoom on my
She on the
phone. I have to
phone.
call.
Okay, well, Judge,
Yeah.
my client's going to continue a not guilty plea requesting a bench trial, not a jury, right, Ms. Woodson? You want a bench trial, right?
Yeah.
All right, ma'am, if that's the case, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Hill about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And it's my understanding that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to set that matter for the date of January 29th. January 29th at 9 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, no problem. Have a good day.
You as well.
I will, thank you. Wicker, Mr. Wicker.
Yes.
Okay, how you pronounce your first name?
Virgil.
Virgin, okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Virgin Sylvester Wicker. This is ticket SP 1427856. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Ryan Hill on behalf of Mr. Wicker. Mr. Wicker, state your name, please.
Virgil Wicker.
Judge, my client's requesting a bench trial, not a jury. Is that correct, Mr. Wicker?
Yes, sir.
All right, if that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And it's my understanding you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to set it for the date of January 29th at 9 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. If there's nothing further, you can go ahead and log off, okay?
Okay.
All right. Amon Warren. Now calling the matter of the people versus Amon Jabari Warren. This is ticket SX 373-84481. Count 1, drove while license expired. Also calling ticket SP 125655351, drove while license suspended. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Excuse me.
Ryan
Not
Hill,
you.
on behalf of Mr. Warren. Mr. Warren, state your name.
Amon Warren.
Judge, I believe my client's requesting a bench trial.
All right. That's the case, sir. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right. You can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And it's my understanding that you want to have a waiver trial or bench trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea. I'm gonna set this for a waiver trial on the date of January 29th of 2024 at 9 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. And thank you to your child who was so quiet during this hearing. Thank you so much. Thank you, Princess. I appreciate you, okay? All right. Have a good day. All right. Dante Wiley.
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Dante Jesse Wiley. This is ticket SP 1495960. Count 1, drove while license not valid or improper. Count 2, operator or front seat passenger failed to wear a safety belt. Count 3, no proof of insurance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Ryan Hill, on behalf of the defendant.
All right, sir, can you state your name for the record?
Deontay Wiley.
All right.
Judge, my client's requesting a bench trial, not a jury trial, right, Mr. Wiley? You want to do a bench trial?
Yes.
All right, if that's the case, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
A couple more. And it's my understanding that you want to have a waiver trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, sir. I'm going to set this matter for a bench trial on the date of January 29th at 9 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay.
All right, there's nothing further. You're all set, okay? All right. Tony Williams?
Yes.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Tony O'Neill Williams. This is ticket SP 1449674. Count 1, 16 to 20 miles over posted speed. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please. I like this lady.
Ryan Hill, on behalf of the defendant, state your name, sir.
Tony Williams.
Judge, I spoke to the officer on this one. Hang on. Okay, yeah. He does have insurance. I verified insurance. Spoke to the officer in charge who indicated he was okay with pleading to impeding traffic, dismissing the remaining matters, will stipulate a probable cause.
All right, thank you so much. Stipulate to the four corners of the ticket to establish a factual basis.
I do.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the amended charge of impeding traffic. The remaining count will be dismissed. Sir, the fine for that is $175. Typically, you have 14 days to pay civil infractions. Is that going to be enough time for you, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so I have it due no later than November the 20th. November the 20th is when that fine will be due, okay?
Okay.
Like I had
So
it. All right,
you're going to send me something in the mail? I can just come and pay it.
you can come pay it on the first floor of this building, 36 District Court. I'm losing my mind. Or you can pay it online at 36districtcourt.org, okay?
Okay.
Don't mail it in. You come down here or go online, okay?
All right.
All right, if there's nothing further, you are all set, okay, sir?
Thank you and have a blessed day.
You too. Have a great day, okay?
Yeah.
Artist Watson.
Good morning.
Good morning. Now calling the matter of the people versus Artist. Okay, I just want to make sure I said it right. Artist Ladarius Watson. This is ticket SP 1448612. Count 1, improper plates. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. I also have tickets SP 1448616. Count 1, 21 to 25 miles over posted speed. Count 2, fail to use seatbelt assembly system. Count 3, failed to properly secure passenger child. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Ryan Hill on behalf of Mr. Watson. Mr. Watson, state your name again, please.
Artist Watson.
Judge, is this Corporal Rules tickets?
These are Corporal somebody's tickets.
Yeah, they're Corporal Rule. I spoke to him. He's agreed to dismiss all the matters besides one. And he was going to amend it to I believe, limited access 1 to 5, unless the prosecutor says it's 1 to 10. That was his understanding.
What is it, Attorney Mason?
Cases that you run, I'm sorry, is in the other courtroom.
It's it's okay. Artez Watson. What is the offer on that one?
Corporal
I never
Rule,
even
Corporal, I talked to Corporal Rule, who said he spoke to the prosecutor and they were going to do limited access speed. I said, was it 1 to 5 or 6 to 10? He couldn't tell me, but everything else was going to be dismissed for compliance, he said.
hold on for just 1 second. Let me just check.
All right.
Okay. It's probably 6 to 10. I'm gonna be real honest.
You know what? I have my fingers crossed. I think it's 1 to 5.
Oh, it's 1 to 5.
See, my client also thinks it's 1 to 5. I agree.
I need an electric fan up here. You know, it makes me hot.
Judge, I would suggest if it's not written up.
He said 5 to 10 limited access. So it's, he
see
said
what you-
6 to 10, 6 to 10 limited, 6 to 10
Okay.
limited access.
We'll still take it, Judge.
All right. If that's the case, do you stipulate to the 4 corners of the ticket in order to establish a factual basis?
Yes.
All right. So at this time, the court's gonna stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
So stipulated.
All right. So at this time, the court is going, everyone else who's not on here, can you please turn off your camera, or can you let me just stop the camera. It's okay. I understand you've been on here for a long time this morning. I do, everybody. And I'm sorry that we have such a heavy docket. I would love to be at home cleaning up and putting stuff together as well today, or just doing other things sometimes. But if y'all could just be patient with me and not do all that movement or cut off your camera so I don't have to see it, it distracts me and I get distracted easily, as I did right now. So at this time, the court's going to enter in a plea to the amended charge of limited access 6 to 10 miles over posted speed. Sir, that fine is $135. Typically, you have 14 days to pay that off. Is that going to be a good enough time for you?
Can I have a little bit more time? I just got back to work. I was on strike.
You can. How much time do you want, sir?
For the first week of December, I'll be okay.
I have December 6th, or do you need the end of that week? Because I can do either one for you because you just got back to work. I understand.
End of that week.
Okay. So I'm gonna have you have it due no later than, let's do December 15th. Does that work for you, sir?
Yes, that works. Thank you.
Okay, so I have it, no problem. I have it due December 15th, 2023. I'm glad y'all back to work. And you have a great rest of your day, okay?
All right, you too. Thank you.
I will. Thank you so much.
Judge,
Yeah, we're good. You can go ahead and log off for me, sir.
you ain't give me no other court date tonight.
Oh, Mr. White, oh, no, you need to talk to Attorney Boffman about it. Thank you. Oh, there it is. And the cup is back, Attorney Hill.
It's a red Solo cup.
I'm thirsty. I don't have my regular cup. All right, Natasha Williams, Marie Williams. Unmute yourself for me, please.
Can you hear me?
I can, yes, ma'am. Now calling the matter of the people versus Natasha Marie Williams. This is ticket SP 1275187. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, expired plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Harry Baughman for the defendant. Ms. Williams, state your name.
Natasha Marie Williams.
So, Judge, the defendant showed me valid registration and insurance. Would you dismiss the instant case for compliance? I believe one may be, forgive me, one may be in default and still outstanding. If so, would you set the default aside and dismiss both of the cases against the defendant?
I will indeed set aside the default is out there and enter into this offer today. I'll dismiss both matters without prejudice. Ma'am, make sure you always keep everything valid, up to date in your vehicle at all times, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if there's nothing further, you are all set, okay?
Thank you. Have a good day.
You're welcome. You have a good day too.
Pardon my interruption, Mr. Antoine White, can you return to breakout room number 12, please?
All right. Attorney Hill, do you have Devin Terrace Wilson?
I think so.
Okay, cool. All right. Yes, you do. I remember you talking to them about this one. Devin Wilson?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Devin Terrace Wilson. Terrence Wilson. This is ticket 663-37623. This is one count indecent or obscene conduct. Ticket SP 1385515. Count 1, pass on right. Count 2, fail to use seatbelt assembly system effectively. Count 3, fail to signal. Ticket SP 1385555. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, drove while license suspended. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Ryan Hill, on behalf of Mr. Wilson. Mr. Wilson, state your name, please.
Devon Terrence Wilson.
Judge, I have a request. Okay. We're unsure if the officer was subpoenaed to be here today. So what we're asking for, I think me and the prosecutor, is we're going to ask that a final pretrial be set the day before the jury trial. I would make a request that the officer in charge for at least the U ticket be subpoenaed to appear at that final pretrial. So I don't want the court to waste its time if the officer's just not going to appear by impaneling a jury. I don't think it's needed that we subpoena the officers for the traffic infractions. It's just that U ticket that's the stickler. So would the court set it for a final pretrial on the U ticket requiring the officer to appear? And if he doesn't, then it gets dismissed.
All right. And Attorney Mason, can you just state your name for the record? Because I'm going to ask you a question.
Yes, Your Honor. For the record, Diachiku Mason, City Prosecutor 43471.
Okay, so this is scheduled for a jury trial next Monday. Will you be able to subpoena? I know. Will you be able to subpoena the officer by next Friday or no? By this Friday for the pretrial or no?
Yes, I will, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Mr. Wilson, did they explain to you kind of what's going on and what's happening? They want to subpoena the officer to see if they'll come on Friday before we go forward with this trial on Monday because you wanted a jury trial, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm going to have you come back. Go ahead. Go ahead. No.
For the record, we're off on, I think we're off, the court may be closed on November 10th.
We are on November the 10th. So November the 9th is going to have to be, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So that's this Thursday. Sign back on. I know you have to wait a time. I have a little smaller docket on Thursdays typically, so it won't be as bad. But log back on Thursday at 10 a.m.
Yes, ma'am.
And
this Thursday of this week?
This Thursday, because your trial is scheduled for Monday the 13th, I think it is, of November,
yes,
okay?
Yes,
all right, so
ma'am, I will.
We'll have your final pre-trial. Everyone knows what to do. Thank you for coming to that resolution, Attorney Hill and Attorney Mason. I do appreciate that very much so we can find out what's happening. All right, Mr. Wilson, bear with us. I'll see you Thursday at 10 a.m. for this final pre-trial to see what's going on, okay?
Thank you, ma'am, and happy holidays to you.
Same to you. All right. Have a great day.
You also.
All right. Let me. Well, that works, Mary. That way we don't have to prepare this. That works. Okay. Kyla Williams.
It's Kayla Williams, but I'm here.
Kayla. Thank you, Miss Williams. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Kayla Yvette Williams. This is ticket number SP 1493857. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. She also has a warrant in the system for SP 1289594. Count 2, drove while license not valid. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Ryan Hill, on behalf of Miss Williams. Miss Williams, state your name, please.
Kayla Williams.
Judge, I made a request for an SOS. Is it attached to the file?
It is. It's valid.
It's valid. So that being the case, the 2 licenses I'd asked to be dismissed. I confirm that she does have insurance. Will stipulate the probable cause.
All right. This time, being an officer of the court, having seen her valid insurance now, and the court ran her SOS, she has a valid license. The court is going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss these tickets without prejudice. Ma'am, make sure you always keep everything valid, up to date, and in your vehicle at all times, please. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. There's nothing further. You're all set.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Got down to one page. Bye-bye. Montez Watkins.
Is it Dante Watkins?
Ooh, it is Dantes Watkins. Just one
Okay,
second.
that's me.
It's that top one. Hold on a second for me. All right. I pray. Now calling them. Let me look at his license number. And so is the license on here. All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Dantes Watkins. This is ticket 241-927. No operator's license on person. Ticket SP 1099975. Failed to display. Ticket SP 1188393. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, improper plates. Ticket SP 1249169, drove while license suspended. Count 1. Count 2, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 1770845, failed to display. Count 1. Count 2, and that illegible or defaced license. Ticket SP 825369, drove while license not valid. Ticket SP 832268, counts 1 and 2. Tickets number, how old is this? You want me to call all these? You want me to call the defaults that I have on these little things? Ticket number 241926, no proof of insurance. These are all in default. Ticket SP 1086970, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ticket SP 1187984, count 1. And ticket number SP 1249180, count 1. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel.
Ryan Hill, on behalf of Mr. Watkins. Mr. Watkins, say your name, please.
Dante Watkins.
Judge, I didn't realize there was that many tickets. Is the court setting aside the defaulted civil infractions?
If you want me to, if you make a motion.
I do. And then why don't we do this, Judge? Instead of dragging all the officers in, if the court's going to set aside all those civil infractions, let's set it for a final pretrial and allow my client to potentially get an offer from both the city and the state as it relates to all these matters.
Okay, I understand. All right, Mr. Watkins, do you understand that? So since you had some additional cases that I was willing to pull out, I believe you might have some more tickets in default, but the ones who actually had tickets on this docket and that weren't strictly civil infractions, I allowed them to be called out of default. So we're going to try and handle all these matters. So you want to come back at the end of this year or next year?
The
Well, how much
end of
time
the-
do you need?
Honestly, what was I why do I need the time again? Cause I don't really understand.
Mr. Watkins, sorry, Judge. Originally, I was going to set these for a trial date to see if the officers appear. However, the court's been gracious enough to set aside a bunch of the civil infractions. Let's get the quickest date possible, sometime this year, where you can get an all-encompassing offer on everything and take care of it all. Okay?
Okay. Yeah, the close. I mean, yeah, I really want to take care of everything as soon as possible, and I really do want to get my license. So whatever I got to do.
Okay. So I'm just set it for the January. I think I had a lot on January 5th. Let me see what day I had. It was January 8th, sir. January 8th is going to be for a pre-trial, so we can see if we can have some type of resolution, okay?
Okay, no problem.
I'll do it 8:30 a.m. via Zoom, the same way you zoomed in today, okay?
Okay, I got no problem.
All right, I'll see you then, okay, sir?
Okay, thank you.
All right. Okay. Ms. Warren, Attorney Alcindor, you ready on yours or no?
It looks like we're going to trial, Your Honor.
Okay, so I'll keep calling my matters. I'm almost finished, okay?
Okay.
I'm making it. Xavier White?
Yes, Judge.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Xavier David White. This is ticket SP 14761861. Count 1, no operator's license on person. Count 2, pedestrian disobey officer signal. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Ryan Hill, on behalf of the defendant, state your name.
Xavier White.
Judge, my understanding is my client's requesting a bench trial date. Is that right, Mr. White?
Yes, sir.
All right. If that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And it's my understanding you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna set this for a bench trial on the date of January 29th at 9 a.m. I'll set the bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay.
All right, there's nothing further. You're all set.
All right, thank you.
No problem. All right. Corey Young.
Yes, I'm here.
All right. And you know what? Before I do that one, Attorney Alcindor, I'm going to have to give my staff a break. And so I'm going to have everybody come back for the trial at 2.
Okay, Your Honor.
Okay. I'll have everybody come back for the trial at 2. That includes you. All right. I'll see everybody back at 2 for the trial. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. All right. Corey Young, I got you now.
Yes,
Now
ma'am.
calling the matter. Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Corey Young. This is U ticket 677-95123. This is one count offer to engage the services of another for the act of prostitution. Also ticket number SP 1219290. This is a warrant status is drove while license not valid or improper. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Ryan Hill, on behalf of Mr. Young. Mr. Young, state your name, please.
Corey Young.
Judge, my client's asking this matter be set for a bench trial, not a jury. Is that right, Mr. Young?
Correct.
All right. If that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And it's my understanding that you want to have a waiver trial or bench trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm going to set this for the date of January 29th. January 29th at 9 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, I'll see you January 29th at 9 a.m. for your bench trial, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, no problem. Bye-bye. Officer Nielsen?
Hello?
Hello, he took the offer. So he took the 6 to 10 miles over posted speed, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you. We do Antoine Wilson. Did he check in? Get him out. And Oliver Williams didn't respond, right? I saw him on here though. Okay, Adrian Williams.
Hi, Your Honor.
Hello. Go ahead, turn your cam. Oh, I disabled it because you was moving a lot. Let me have
My
you
bad.
restart. It's okay.
Check in, Judge.
Huh? I know he did. He's gonna call back in. He just called the court. So cool. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Adrian James Williams. This is ticket SP 1482082. Count 1, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Also calling ticket SP 126911061. Oh, excuse me. That's one count of no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel.
Adrian Williams, Harry Bachman for the defendant. Sir, state your name.
Adrian James Williams.
Thank you. The defendant showed me valid and current documents such that I'm asking the court here and now to dismiss the instant cases and stipulating the probable cause for the recommendation, thanking the prosecutor and the court.
All right, being an officer of the court, having now presented valid documentation, the court's going to grant your request. I'm going to dismiss these matters without prejudice. Sir, make sure you always keep everything valid, up to date in your vehicle, or you got to come back and visit me. Okay?
Yes, I got you. Yeah.
All right, no problem. All right, have a good day.
You too.
I will, thank you. Irving Williams, I don't want to mess up your name. First name is M-I-C.
Nick Shabbat.
Say it one more time.
Nick Shabbat.
Miss Shabbat?
Yeah.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Miss Shabbat Williams. This is ticket SP 1441443. One count, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Harry Bachman for the defendant. Mr. Williams, state your name.
Shabbat Williams.
Judge, the defendant is here on one count of no insurance. He has presented valid and current insurance information, and we're asking that the case would be dismissed here and stipulated in probable cause to the recommendation.
All right. So at this time, the court's going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss this case without prejudice. Sir, make sure you keep everything valid, up to date, and in your vehicle at all times, okay?
I will. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good rest of your day, okay?
You as well.
Thanks,
All
Harry.
right.
I was on mute. Thanks.
All right. You know, Lamar Williams is in the DDC, and I think he needs to talk to you, Attorney Baldwin. That's the one who has some
Correct.
extra matters. So I need to put him back so that he can be able to. I'm gonna put you in room number 2. I put him in room number 2. Join that room for me, and then go to room number 2 and talk to him, please.
Correct.
We'll figure it out.
Judge, if I may
Okay.
interrupt, do we have an Antoine Wilson?
You know, I was trying to call out for him. I didn't see him. I don't think he checked in. I was gonna let that officer go.
Yeah, you might want to let Corporal Ambrose know that. he didn't
Yeah.
show up.
I tried to, Corporal Ambrose. You've been so patient all morning. How you doing? He didn't show up. I'm so sorry. It's been quite the morning docket, so I'm still. You're all set, okay?
All right, thank you very much. Have a good day.
You too. Have a great day. Thank you, Attorney Hill. Okay, let's continue on. Dwayne Williams. Charnel Ware. Oh, I'm running out.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus. Uh-oh. You gotta turn your camera on for me, please, Ms. Ware.
Yeah, I'm having it on. Sorry about that.
Okay. It's okay.
Oh,
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Charnel Ware. This is ticket SP 1355289. Count 1, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Ryan Hill, on behalf of Ms. Ware. Ms. Ware, state your name, please.
Charnel Ware.
Judge, my understanding is at least at 10:30, the officer wasn't here. And if that's the case, I would be making a motion for dismissal.
I don't think Officer Howell checked in. Is that correct? No, Officer Howell?
Right.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss this without prejudice. You're all set, ma'am, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Corporal Spadell, who did you have?
Excuse me,
Good morning, Your Honor. I have Maurice Williams.
1 second, Mr. Williams. I'm gonna get back to you. I was calling you. You weren't ready. 1 second. Corporal Spadell.
Yes, I have Maurice Williams.
Okay. Did Maurice Williams sign on, y'all?
No, Judge, he didn't.
Okay. All right. We got no Maurice Williams. He will be capious. Okay.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day. Okay. Yes.
Michael Williams. Michael Williams.
I got you. 1 second. Hold.
Judge, there's a phone number in the waiting room. Should I bring him in? Bring him in? The person with the last four digits, 1819, what's your name, please?
Hi, my name is Lauren Williams. I was disconnected from the Zoom meeting, and then the judge said my name, and I kept saying hello, and no one said anything. I took my phone off mute, and I didn't get a response back.
Miss, what's your name, please?
Lauren Williams.
Laura Williams. Just one moment, Ms. Williams.
Lauren.
Lauren, yes, you were here earlier. Okay. Thank you. You can put your phone back on mute.
I'll keep going. All right. Michael Williams.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Michael David Williams. This is ticket number SP 1506093. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, drove while license suspended. Also calling ticket number SP 1506057. Count 1, disregard signal red or amber. Count 2, expired plates. And ticket number SP 1479527. Count 1, disregard traffic control device. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for record, starting with counsel, please.
Brian Hill, on behalf of Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams, state your name, please.
Michael David Williams.
Judge, we're making a request for we said these matters for a pretrial.
I will. Mr. Williams, did you have court on Friday?
Yes, ma'am.
And then you have court for this afternoon as well?
Yes, ma'am.
So did you not come on Friday?
Yes, I did. They said gonna bring them all up to today.
Oh, we probably did because it was a lot on Friday and didn't realize we had all these cases. I apologize. We probably did and said that we had cases on Friday. Okay. All right. So I'm going to set these matters for the date of January 5th as a pretrial, January 5th at 8:30 a.m. You don't have to come back this afternoon, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. At 8:30 a.m. I put you on mute because it's just some background. So I'll see you January the 5th at 8:30 a.m. I'm sure we told him to do that. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay? All right. Have a good day, sir. All right. We're making it, y'all. Oliver Williams.
Yeah.
Oh, I accidentally muted you. Unmute yourself.
Yes.
Recalling the matter of the people versus Oliver James Williams. This is ticket number SP 145172, never acquired driver's license. Ticket SP 1438281, driver's license never acquired. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Brian Hill, on behalf of the defendant. Sir, state your name again for the record, please.
Oliver Williams.
Judge, I spoke to the city attorney. You indicated that these matters are going to be dismissed as long as we stipulate the probable cause, and we do.
All right, so he has two civil infractions. You're just gonna have to take care of those, Mr. Williams, okay? Because you missed your court date earlier this year, okay? All right, but with these matters, I am going to dismiss them without prejudice. Sir, you're all set on these two tickets, okay?
Okay.
All right,
Judge, can I ask what the defaulted civil infractions are?
I knew you were. Failed to signal as well as improper lane usage. And they're from this year too. I know.
So yeah, I mean, that could definitely jeopardize my client's ability to get his license reinstated. Would the court consider setting those aside and setting him for a formal hearing?
I will.
That's cool.
Is it gonna do that for all of it though? Because the other ones are driver's license never acquired.
Those are being dismissed because the officer told the city attorney. Can we just, unless.
Okay, that's fine. I'll set it for a formal hearing. That works as long as we have something worked out. I just don't want it to be crazy. All right, Mr. Oliver, I'm going to set these matters for a formal hearing on my docket. Let's do December. I think the 9th was an available day. December 6th, okay? For a formal hearing, okay?
Okay.
Sign back on the same way you did today, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'll see you then, okay, sir?
Okay.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Wayne County Jail, we have Mr. Lamar Williams.
Okay, are we ready for him? Did we talk back? I know, I want to handle it. Are we all set on him now? I was trying to handle all his matters.
Okay.
Okay, we ready? Attorney Baughman on him? See, he only had one matter up on the docket. He had some other tickets in warrant status. Attorney Baughman, we ready on Mr. Williams?
I believe he has to unmute.
If I knew what was going on, Judge, I'd hop in on this one. But
I know you would. What did y'all decide, Attorney Mr. Williams? Do you know?
Ma'am.
Huh?
Mr. Williams, when you talked to the other attorney, did you guys work with a plea deal?
Yes, he discussed with me pleading guilty to the paraphernalia.
The paraphernalia. Okay.
Okay, I got that one. Now calling the matters of the people versus Lamar Eugene Williams. This is U ticket 601-04421, operating in a place of illegal occupation. Also ticket number SP 1403048. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, possession of drug paraphernalia prohibited. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant. Sir, would you state your name for the record?
Lamar Eugene Williams.
So Mr. Williams and I have spoken about each of the enumerated matters before the court. I'm not sure if you read the warrant cases, driving while license suspended and possession of narcotics paraphernalia, but the defendant waives any more formal reading of the information complaint or warrant on those cases, stands mute for arraignment purposes, asks that they be made part of today's global resolution whereby the defendant will plead guilty to the possession of narcotic paraphernalia case, and the rest of the cases announced by the court would be dismissed here.
All right. If that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand for me. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights? Mr. Williams?
Yes.
Okay. Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes, I do.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date on or about November 6th of 2022. Were you in the area of Evergreen and Whitlock in the city of Detroit driving a Dodge vehicle?
Yes.
And while you're driving that vehicle, were you in possession of drug paraphernalia?
Yes.
All right, satisfied, counsel?
I'm satisfied. I stipulate the probable cause as for the matters being dismissed, Your Honor, and respectfully ask the court to consider that the defendant has currently been in the custody of the Wayne County Sheriff in the Wayne County Jail for the last 34 days and sentence him accordingly.
All right. So at this time, the court is going to give him time served in these particular matters of 32 days. That way, I won't mess him up in any type of way, just in case. Okay. All right. If there's nothing further, you're all set. All your cases are taken care of. Good luck to you, Mr. Williams. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. Have a good day. Thank you, Wayne County. I'm so sorry for how long it took this morning.
That's okay, Your Honor. We appreciate it.
I still have more. Antoine White. Mr. White. Oh, they want a pretrial. I might as well wait. That's all the last people want. I ain't gonna take long. Except for Dwayne Williams. Dwayne Williams, let's handle yours. You got some cases you're playing too. All right, unmute and turn your camera on. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Dwayne Walter Williams Jr. This is ticket SP 1211941. Drove while license suspended. Ticket SP 1265872. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance. Ticket SP 1284593. Count 1, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count 2, improper plates. Tickets in default, SP 1284589. Count 1, 11 to 15 miles over posted speed. Count 2, no proof of insurance. Ticket SP 1265870, failed to signal. Count 1, defective or missing equipment. Count 2. Ticket number SP 1211922, disregard traffic control device. Count 1. Count 2, no proof of insurance. Count 3, no receipt of or unsigned registration. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Please support, Your Honor, Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. Would you state your name, sir?
Dwayne Williams Jr.
So, the defendant will waive any more formal reading of the information complaint or warrants. I think we should set these, please, and thank you for a pretrial for a global resolution. We had discussed a number of the matters, but some of the more important ones and more concerning ones were and are in default, Your Honor. Would you please remove the defaults and set these matters for a pretrial so we can do better?
All right. So, Mr. Williams, you got some tickets that probably will hinder you from being able to get that license. So we want to try and do what's called a global resolution. That is, pull all your tickets together so that way we can try and resolve it, okay?
Okay.
All right, Mr. Williams, okay? So I'm gonna have you come back on January the 8th. January the 8th at 9 a.m. No, 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay.
All right, we're gonna pull all of your stuff and have it all on that same day, okay?
All right.
All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set. Antoine White. We never got Willie Joe Williams to respond, I don't think. For when? Okay. All right, so we're going. All right. So I'm gonna put him on the morning. 11/6/23. All right. Brandon Williams. I don't have Ashley Whitefield. Brandon Williams.
Yes, hello.
Hello. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Brandon Williams. This is ticket Z808924. This is one count of operating with a high blood alcohol content. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Your Honor. Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant, Mr. Williams. State your name.
Brandon Williams.
So the matter is here for show cause. The defendant inadvertently missed the last action date. He's here, though, Your Honor, because it is important. So for the purpose of arraignment, he waives any more formal reading of the information complaint or warrant. He asks that the matter be set for a pretrial date, please, and thank you.
All right. This time the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. I'm going to have him come back on January the 8th, 2024, 8:30 a.m. Bond will be set at $0. But sir, let me caution you, the holiday comes up. No driving unless you have that temporary pass to be able to drive. No driving at all, and no drinking.
Okay.
All right. There's nothing further. I'll see you back January the 8th at 8:30 a.m. Bond set at $0 personal.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right.
How do I leave?
Ashley Whitfield.
Yes.
All right, turn your camera on for me, please.
I think you got to start it for me.
Okay, there we go.
Can
All
you
right.
see me?
I can. Now calling the matter of the people versus Ashley Rebecca Danita Whitfield. This is ticket SP 14076101. One count drove while license, not valid or improper license. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Brian Hill on behalf of Ms. Whitfield. Ms. Whitfield, state your name, please.
Ashley Whitfield.
Judge, my client wishes to avail himself of the offer. I think there's an offer in the file. Is it failed to display?
It is.
Okay, then my client will accept or plead guilty to that, Judge.
All right, if that's the case, ma'am, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, Mr. Ryan Hill.
Yeah. Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for this plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes, ma'am.
You pause for a second. He may have told you you're going to be amended to fail to display. You understand that?
Yes, I do. I was trying to do that so that I can take care of the matter because I just paid all my other tickets, but I was unable to pay this one.
Don't worry. I got you, Miss Whitfield.
I didn't want
Miss Whitfield, just let me keep going. I got you. Don't worry. All right. Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yeah.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right. I want to take your attention back to the date on or about of November 17th of 2022. At that time, ma'am, were you driving a Jeep vehicle in the area of East Davison and Haas Street in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while you were driving this vehicle, did you not have a license at that time, or was it improper?
I believe it was improper.
Okay. All right. Satisfied?
I am.
All right. And the court is satisfied as well, and will enter a plea to the amended count of fail to display.
My license.
You had somebody stop talking to that person in the room with you. My goodness. Tell them to chill out for a second, okay? I can hear everything. I got like cat ears sometimes, okay?
I'm sorry, ma'am.
It's okay. All right. I see you closed out everything else, okay? All right. So the court is going to not charge you any additional fines at this time, okay?
Okay.
All right. So you are all set, okay?
Okay, so one more question before I leave. So now will I be able to come into the cashier or go online to 36 District Court to be able to handle it so everything is paid?
So it looks like this is the last matter you have pending. It looks like you took care of the other matters. You made payments, you paid for everything. So now you got to go to the Secretary of State's office. They'll give you direction from there, okay? So usually there is a little delay with being able with the FTD, fail to display. There's a little delay, but it shouldn't be too bad, okay, Ms. Whitfield? But go find out and let them know you've taken care of all your matters and you're all set, okay?
Okay, and do I owe the courts anything else?
Thank you
very much.
You're very welcome. Okay, Ms.
Happy
Whitfield.
holiday.
Happy holidays to you too. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Lauren Williams. We're almost there, y'all.
Here.
All right. And now calling the matter of the people versus Lauren Precious Williams. This is ticket SP 143706661, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Ryan Hill, on behalf of Ms. Williams. Ms. Williams, state your name.
Lauren Williams.
Judge, we're asking for a bench trial, not a jury trial. Is that right, Ms. Williams?
That is correct.
All right, if that's the case, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Somewhat.
I don't sound real confident right now. Somewhat.
I talked to them, but like I was confused on what like the whole court issue was about, because like I was telling the attorney in the what's that called, the break room. I had paid the ticket, but I was told I wasn't supposed to pay that ticket because I wasn't the one that got the ticket. But I did.
So this is what you call.
Behalf.
Okay, so this is a misdemeanor though. You can't just pay this ticket. You have to come see a judge. Did you ever come see a judge?
No, I paid this ticket when it was first given to him.
Exactly. So, but the ticket you paid was a civil infraction ticket, right? So if you never saw a judge, this ticket was never taken care of. It probably went into what's called warrant status. And I know you thought what you were doing was taking care of business, but in real life, on misdemeanors, you have to come to the court date, okay? Okay, so that's what happened. You paid a civil infraction instead of paying this ticket. Which civil infraction did she end up paying?
It was two tickets. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, it was probably two. Ticket. It was probably two tickets. Let me see. Uh-oh. No, stop doing that to me. Oh, it's just this ticket. So I don't know what happened. You couldn't have paid on it though. So it's just this one ticket that you have in my system, okay?
Okay.
But you gotta take care of it with me. You want to take care of it through a bench trial?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna set it for the date of January 29th, 2024 at 9 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day, okay?
You as well.
All right. Antoine White. Antoine White. Going
Yes.
once? Okay. All right. Oof, Lord. All right. Now, could you start your camera for me, please? Now calling the matter, recalling the matter of the people versus Antoine White. This matter was called on the record. We were trying to figure out what he wanted to do. His license is still suspended at this time. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Harry Boffman for the defendant. Mr. White, state your name, please.
Antoine White.
So Mr. White is going to figure out why his license is suspended by going to the Secretary of State. I've looked over the record in the 36th District Court. It's not for anything that he currently has outstanding here. I believe that he's going to be able to come back to his next action date with some valid documentation. So for the purpose of arraignment, he waives any more formal reading of arraignment of the arraignment document or the warrant and stands mute. And we ask for a pretrial date, please.
Okay, and I would start with asking them why your driver's probation was extended until March 20th of 2024.
What?
It's something happened. A driver probation extended until March. It was extended from, it was March 22nd, 2023 through March 20th of 2024.
I have no idea. Oh, probably
I
because
don't know either.
Probably 'cause I
Okay,
got.
so yeah, it might be because you got this ticket. So find out and we'll have you come back. You want to come back soon so you can handle it, or you want to come back next year?
I want to come back soon.
Okay, so as soon as I have is December the 6th, okay?
All right.
I'll see you December the 6th for this matter at 8:30 a.m., okay?
All right.
All right, I'll see you then.
All right.
Bye-bye.
There's one person in the waiting room, Taquita West.
She phone. You can let her in and see, but we're all set for this morning. What y'all do with Mr. Watkins too? I know y'all talked to her and oh, she got a halo on.
You're on mute, Miss West.
She got a halo, halo, halo.
At least she's not a cat.
She's an angel. It's okay. I'm asking her to unmute.
There you go.
All right, which Miss West?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you scheduled on my docket for today?
Are you Miss Taylor?
1:30.
I am. 1:30.
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Okay, come back at 1:30 and try and figure out if you can get that halo to go away, okay?
It's for
Just
church.
try.
Like, I don't know how to undo it. I have to let me do it while we on because I have to be on to undo it.
Okay, you got some time though. So just come back at 1:30, okay, Miss West?
Yes, ma'am.
This one.
Okay.
All right.
I forgot to set the clock back.
Yep. Okay. All right, that's this morning's docket. God bless y'all for real. My goodness.
Nice
Thanks,
working
Ryan.
with you. No, Harry, thank you.
Super helpful, brother. Super helpful. Thanks again, everybody. Miss Mason, appreciate you. See you. We see you working hard.
Miss Mason,
Court
I'm gonna
reporter,
call you.
Madam Court
Mason,
reporter.
I'm gonna call you right now I have a question for you. Take care, everyone.
Bye,
You
everybody.
too.
I'll
Thank
see you
you.
at 1:15. Everybody, bye.
All right, you can log back on at 2. We have a